It's the late 1960s in Northern California. A string of gruesome murders unfolded, each more unsettling than the last. The killer didn't hide his work. In fact, he advertised it. He wrote cryptic letters to the press, signing off with a symbol that would become infamous, a circle with a cross through it. The Zodiac. Sounds like something out of a comic book, right? But this villain was real, and he loved to play mind games. The Zodiac's first confirmed victims were Betty Lou Jensen and David Faraday, a young couple on their first date. They never made it home. Just months later, another couple was attacked. Darlene Ferrin and Michael Mageau, surviving witnesses to the Zodiac's eerie calm. But it didn't stop there. Lake Berryessa witnessed a knife attack on Brian Hartnell and Cecilia Shepard. Hartnell survived, but Shepard wasn't so fortunate.
At the beginning, I did think I was going to die. And so from that moment on, one has to have certain goals that you have to set. The first goal, of course, was to live. I suppose the second goal was to get untied. The next one was to get help. And getting help, getting to the hospital. You know, you have to have a successive set of goals.
Then came a departure from the Zodiac's usual pattern, a shift that only deepened the mystery. Paul Stein, a San Francisco cab driver, picked up a passenger in the theater district one October night. It seemed like just another fare, another ordinary route, until a single gunshot ended his life. Stein slumped forward, lifeless, as the Zodiac calmly wiped down the cab, erasing fingerprints. In a twisted taunt, he tore a piece of Stein's blood-stained shirt, a grim token he would later mail to the press, proving he was behind the murder, as if daring the city to catch him. Now here's where things get even weirder. The Zodiac didn't just kill, he communicated. He sent letters to major newspapers, riddled with ciphers and taunting messages. Some of his codes were cracked, but the most infamous one, the 340-character cipher, stumped the world's best cryptographers for over 50 years. It was only solved in 2020, revealing a chilling message that ended with, "I hope you are having lots of fun in trying to catch me." So, who was he? Over the years, the Zodiac Killer case has given rise to an endless list of suspects, theories, and wild speculation. Some names stand out. Suspects so intriguing that they remain in police files, tucked away in forgotten corners, despite never being formally charged. One such name is Arthur Lee Allen, a troubled man with a criminal record. Allen became one of the most notorious suspects due to strange coincidences. Friends reported he spoke openly about killing, even hinting that he knew details only the Zodiac would. A search of his home uncovered bloody knives and cryptic notes, yet no definitive evidence connected him to the murders. Allen died in 1992, never facing justice, leaving a trail of suspicion, but no answers. Then there's Rick Marshall, a projectionist and movie enthusiast with a dark side. Marshall's behavior raised eyebrows, especially his fascination with codes and ciphers. Eerily similar to the Zodiac's taunting letters, police noted his handwriting in cryptic notes, and several witnesses claimed Marshall fit the Zodiac's description perfectly. Yet despite circumstantial evidence, investigators could never place him at the scene of any murders. Could he have been the Zodiac, hiding in plain sight all along? Finally, there's Lawrence Kane, a man whose erratic behavior and unsettling record made him a person of interest. Kane lived near many of the Zodiac's crime scenes and was known to frequent the same areas as several of the victims. His history of stalking women, combined with an uncanny resemblance to police sketches, caught detectives' attention. But like others before him, Kane was dismissed for lack of solid evidence, and his file was buried among the many dead ends. Why does this case remain unsolved? Was it botched police work, lack of DNA technology, or simply the Zodiac's cunning? Maybe it's all of the above. But one thing's for sure, the Zodiac Killer has etched himself into true crime lore as the ultimate unsolved mystery. What do you think? Was he a genius who outsmarted the system, or just another criminal who got lucky? Drop your theories in the comments below, because who knows? Maybe you'll be the one to finally crack the case.